Hi everyone, and welcome back to Disposable Entertainment. I'm Lee, your host, and today we have a game that I've been looking forward to for a long time. A game that I've had on my radar since it was first announced. If you haven't played any of the Amnesia games, you don't have to worry as it's not linked to the other games and has a unique story. As the game is short, I'm not going to go too in-depth with my review so that I don't spoil anything. I would appreciate if you could like or even subscribe to my channel. I've been busy with work, but I'm back at it again with my honest reviews on games, TV shows, and even movies. As a pseudo-indie title, I couldn't be more happy with the outcome. Frictional Games has you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. I just wish it was a bit longer, but for what you get, it's a ride that anyone who likes the genre will love it. I absolutely loved this game. It actually surpassed my expectations. The resurgence of survival horror games is a blessing, as for so many years we didn't get many. But over the past couple of years, the genre has had a steady incline, and I hope we get more in the future. Amnesia the Bunker is tense, atmospheric, dark, literally and figuratively, and wonderfully scary. You are Henry Clement and you're stuck in a French World War I bunker, trying to find your way out with the beast hunting you in the same manner of the alien in Alien Isolation. You can shoot the beast when he's close to you and it will make him cower away, a mechanic which is very welcomed as the bunker is almost like a maze. If you take a wrong turn while running away from something, it's very easy to get lost. Speaking of the mechanics, at first I hated the controls. My initial thoughts were that if I wanted to open a door or a storage container or anything like that, why can't you just press a certain button? But they make you do movements with the mouse and keyboard, which at first, and I mean at first, seem very unnatural. After 10 minutes or so, it becomes very intuitive, and I'm glad they had it this way. The premise of the title is very simple. Get out, and get out by all means possible. There's a generator that needs filling up constantly, and gets quite tiresome, and the fact that you can't keep your map with you is quite irritating too. I suppose they did that so you don't fly through the game in an hour. As I said before, Amnesia the Bunker is quite short. On the Time to Beat website, it claims to be a 3-hour game. I spent double that. My first playthrough was actually in the 8-hour range. I knew it was a short game and I was loving the whole atmosphere, so I took my time with my playthrough. I think a lot of the things in this game were added for padding to add extra playtime, which I didn't mind. If it had carried on in the same manner for 15 hours like most AAA survival horror games, I think I would have gotten a bit bored, and I'm happy they didn't drag it out too much. The game presents itself very well, and is old school in so many ways. There are specific points which I sometimes forget about, and would only realize after I had done so much to progress my game that I hadn't saved in quite a while. I like the homage to the horror games of years and years ago. The atmosphere is very dark and sometimes you cannot see a thing, so you're equipped with a wind-up flashlight. This brings more tension to the game as you don't have batteries. You have to keep winding it up to keep your area lit up. Ammo is as well very scarce in this game, and it adds so much tension that sometimes you have to make big choices to blow up a door or save your ammo for something else. I loved that, and I felt that it added so much more intensity. You'll sometimes be in a situation where you need a certain type of ammo just to get past a particular point, and you just have the correct items to destroy or break whatever's in your path. This is a very forward-thinking game where you have to almost know that you will have to keep certain items in your inventory to stay safe or to get through the next door or whatever area you might be in. During both my playthroughs, I told myself to keep 2 of each item, as you never know what's coming next. In the bunker you'll find tripwires, which in some cases are instant death. You'll be met by these very irritating rats that are feeding on dead bodies. Sometimes you'll have to use your resources to get rid of some of the rats because you see an item that could have been useful. Sometimes it's a crapshoot. You never know if it's going to be anything worthwhile. So saving your resources is key, especially bullets. You'll need your bullets for a variety of reasons, like shooting locks to break them, but you would need those precious bullets to get rid of the beast. You can use explosive grenades to shun the beast away, but you have to think twice as to maybe you need those grenades to blow up a door or a block path. Ammo conservation is key in this title. Amnesia the Bunker is a bite-sized game and never overstays its welcome. I think that Frictional Games did a fantastic job at creating this title. The world is dark, intense, and at the same time wonderful. The visuals are spot on and the mood set is absolutely perfect. The title is very replayable, as you can choose certain ways of doing things to either have a long-winded approach or a fast and heavy approach. I like both playthroughs, as I could then decide what items are needed and what items were just not necessary. So in a nutshell, Amnesia the Bunker is a survival horror game done to almost perfection. But it is also an ammo conservation game. You never have the luxury of just blowing away everything you see, as pistol and shotgun ammo drops are found with 1 or maybe 2 bullets at a time, and the ammo is not found very frequently. All in all, I loved the Bunker. It wasn't a fresh take on the survival horror genre, but it was unique enough in so many ways to me. Have any of you guys played the Bunker yet? Did you enjoy it? Let's discuss this in the comments. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on this title. If you like my content, please leave me a like, a comment, or even subscribe. But for now, I'll see you in the next episode of Disposable Entertainment.